Alright, what's up everybody? Kind of an update video. We made a little progress, but we also took 2 steps back on a couple of things. So there's a small issue. Not small. It's it's bigger than small, but it's not a major issue or anything. I still didn't get the wheel adapters yet, but we did get a bunch of the brake parts for the rear. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause you. I'm going to show you some of the stuff we got going on here. And we'll do just like a quick video here. It's not going to be a long video, I hope. And we'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys. So the first major problem is we got our new coil here today, or the other day. I put it in. I hooked it all up just like the instructions said to hook it up. And I got everything hooked up. I just did a quick, wanting to see what it would do. I cranked it over with power going to everything and everything else. And it's not sparking at all. There's no spark at all down. I got a spark tester on number 1 here, and I was cranking it over and I was watching. I wasn't getting any spark to number 1. So, and it wasn't acting like it wanted to start at all. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm wondering if when the coil blew out on the first coil in here, not this one, but the first one, I'm kind of wondering if somehow when it did blow up or blow all the smoke out, I'm kind of wondering if some power from the power side actually backfed through the ground side on the coil, on the distributor wires, and did something inside. This distributor that's in here, you probably can't see it for the camera angle, but it's basically like a small cap HEI, which is nice for this setup because it's small, it doesn't get in the way. But it does have the high intensity or high voltage coil that runs on, for the distributor. So I'm not sure if it's the distributor is messed up too, or the coil just ain't working. So I think what I'm going to do, maybe, let me turn you around here real quick, hopefully. I may just go back to the original one here, this original distributor, and try again to put the points eliminator, which goes underneath. Actually, it goes right where these points are at, right here. Last time I tried to do it, and there was some like wire solder and stuff in the way, and I just said, I'll just get something else. But now thinking about it, I think I did this one other time with that setup on my 69 Grand Prix that I had back in the day. And I started thinking, I'm like, you don't even need any of the wires in there. That piece that goes in there, the module, has all the wiring. So I could take this apart and get all the wiring off of there, and I won't even need it. So this is the original distributor that came with that motor. So I may just go ahead and put the points eliminator in there. Spend like $30, $40 on a regular, higher voltage coil for the points setup, which is probably all I really need. It's either spend $40, $50 on a coil that I need for this setup on the car, or spend 40 something dollars on a coil for this. At least I know this is probably going to be a little more reliable. Also, real quick, we also got just about all our brake parts, rear brake parts I should say. We got the 2 rear drums, which this one needs cleaned up. It's got a bunch of grease or something all over it. I don't know. My son picked these up at the local pull-apart kind of junkyard deal. But we also got our 2 sets of brand new shoes over there. And I also got 2 new wheel cylinders. I got 2 new wheel cylinders for the rear. And I also got, actually I didn't realize, but I got 2 hardware kits. This is for a pair, but I bought 2 because I didn't realize they were for a pair. I thought they were from one side. So I got 2 pairs of hardware kits, which is all the springs and all the stuff that goes in the middle here, to hold everything tight. There's one thing I don't have, and I'm not sure if I even need it. There's like a cable that goes around. I'm not sure if it's for the e-brake or what, but I have just about everything. I'm waiting on there's the 2 bottom adjuster pieces I don't have, so I gotta wait for those. And I also have to go at some point in the next few days. And there's 2 pieces that go out of the wheel cylinders on both sides too that I don't have, so I gotta get those. Other than that, we pretty much got everything to put the brakes together in the rear. I'd like to get the wheel spacers end of this week. And also get all this brake stuff done. And also buy some, I want to put air shocks on the back. I want to do that too. So hopefully in the next few days, we'll have some stuff going on here. I'm also probably going to, in the next day or two, probably start working on distributor, get the different distributor put in. Because honestly, I mean, they sent me another coil, and that was fine. But they sent me another coil, and it don't work, as far as I can tell. So what good is it? You know what I mean? This is all cheap stuff off of eBay. It's and I'm sure it's made in China like everything else. Sometimes you're better off paying up for things like that. Maybe I'll just do, like I said, the original distributor. I'll put a points eliminator. I'll get just a inexpensive, high performance like Excel or MSD coil or something. And then later, you know, down the road, once I get it running and whatever, maybe I'll swap over to like, they sell Pertronics, I think sells, or Petronics, whatever it is. They sell a ready-to-run kit where it's a distributor, the coil, the wires, and it's about 200 and something bucks, but it might be worth to do that later. But right now, I want to just hear this thing run, because if I don't like the way it sounds, and I'm assuming it's all stock. Because like I've said, this is a 283 out of a 59 Impala, and it's been rebuilt. The whole thing's been rebuilt. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty much all stock parts in there. I know the pistons are 30 over because I did look at down the cylinders when I first got the motor with a camera. And they're 30 over, but they're flat top with 4 valve relief cuts in them. They're just stock looking stuff. I'm assuming it's pretty much all stock, but I want to hear it run first. Because if it's not going to sound like, I want something a little lopey sounding, you know, because this is a gasser, so you obviously want something that sounds halfway decent. So I may go ahead and I might even take the heads off and put thinner gaskets in and swap out the cam and lifters. I don't know what I'm going to do yet exactly, but I like to know what it sounds like before I start getting real heavy into it. And we still got a little bit of time, so that's good. Like I said, I want to have this thing hopefully driving by springtime. And I'm sure everyone's seen it by now, but it's 49 Studebaker gasser. So we're running an 8.8 Ford in the back, 410 gears, I believe they are. And in the fronts, we're running just a Speedway axle with disc brakes. For the people that haven't seen it yet or whatever, I'm sure there's some new people. There's been a few new subscribers, and I appreciate that for sure. Thumbs up. So yeah, just a quick update video. When I do swap over the points eliminator kit and whatnot, I'll try to do a video on that. It's not too bad to do. It's pretty easy. But I wanted to do it before, and I was trying to do it, but it didn't work out. So hopefully this time it will if I do get rid of a couple things I thought I needed, but it turns out I don't need for the wiring and that in there. So that's about it, guys. Just a quick update. Sometimes this is how it goes when you're trying to build something basically from scratch. It just sometimes things don't work out. So you got to change gears and kind of roll with it, I guess. So yeah, that's it. Give me a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.